Start by placing the reel on the roller V-mount. Ensure the reel is positioned evenly with the roller securely seated in the V-mount for stability. Proper mounting is crucial for smooth and accurate grinding. Next, secure the reel using the reel mounting mechanism. Engage the clamps to hold the reel in place. Tighten the right clamp firmly and leave the left slightly loose, as this will be tightened after the adjustments. The reel should be angled at the 11 o'clock position. The reel should now be stable and ready for further adjustments. Attach the spin stone to the grinding head and attach the spin shield by tightening the top screw handle. Now, attach the dial indicator setup fixture. Secure it to the front left corner of the grinding head. You can use the gauge to check the horizontal alignment by pushing the rod just over the center reel shaft, or simply use a level on the reel. To check the vertical alignment, move the grinding head to the right side of the reel and lower the indicator rod until it lightly touches the center shaft of the reel. Use the vertical adjustment lock knob to fine-tune the position. Loosen the block and put some compression on the spring. Pull the handle back until the small dial lands on a full number, then tighten the right and left lock knobs. Zero out the dial, pull back the rod, and move the grinding head to the left side of the reel. Re-engage the rod so it touches the center shaft and adjust the tooling bar to match the first whole number on the dial indicator. Make note of the big hand on the dial indicator and adjust the tooling bar to take half out of that number. When tooling bar adjustments are complete, pull the rod out and return to the right side of the reel. Reset up the dial indicator to match the small hand and zero out the dial. Pull the rod and move the grinding head to the left side of the reel. Make final adjustments on the tooling bar. Tighten the left clamp on the reel mounting mechanism and then remove the dial indicator. Next, attach the spin drive. Be sure to tighten the lock knobs when the drive adapter is securely in the reel. After this is complete, unlock the grinding head motor and use the top wheel adjuster to position the spin stone to the reel blades. There should be a 1-inch drop from the center of the reel shaft to the grinding wheel nut. Use the grinding head wheel to infeed the stone so it lightly contacts the reel blades. Manually spin the blades counterclockwise to ensure each blade is in contact. Set the travel limits with the proximity sensors. Ensure the grinding wheel clears the blades for both the left and right sides of the reel. Now adjust the controller settings. Set the spin speed to 200 revolutions per minute as a starting point. Depending on reel size and condition, you can adjust between 180 revolutions per minute. For best results, set the traverse speed between 15 and 20 feet per minute. Close the shield and prepare the controls. Use the switch to start the grinding wheel, start the spin motor, and then start the traverse. You can make slide and feed adjustments so the grinding wheel makes light contact with the reel blades. Run 3 cycles, then infeed max 0.004 of an inch. Keep an eye on the reel as it grinds and make small infeed adjustments as needed. Be sure to run several passes for a smooth and consistent grind. Once grinding is complete and the grinding head is in the right-hand position off the reel, stop the traverse, the spin drive, and finally the grinding wheel. Your reel is now fully sharpened and ready for operation. First, select and install the 3/8-inch relief grinding wheel. Once the wheel is in place, attach the relief guard by sliding the cover around the wheel nut and tightening both lock handles. Adjust the head assembly to the proper position by unlocking the left and right lock handle. Note the position of the adjusting handle wheel and turn the handle wheel counterclockwise 3 revolutions down from the spin position. Check the clearance between the stone and the knife above the one you are grinding and adjust to ensure the stone does not contact the knife. The relief angle should be between 20 and 40 degrees. Next, adjust the fixed relief finger, leaving a small gap of around 1/32 to 1/16 inch between the finger and the grinding wheel. The dowel pin should have a slight play between the blade. Slide the motor head to the left side of the reel and set the proximity sensors when the right edge of the wheel meets the end of the blade. Slide the head back to the right and set the right proximity sensor. The wheel on the right side should be off the wheel but caught by the dowel pin. The pin will be positioned behind the right edge of the blade. Close the shield and lock the grind head motor. Start and set the traverse speed to about 20 feet per minute. Turn on the spin drive motor, making sure the reel rotates counterclockwise into the fixed finger. This is crucial. Relief grinding always requires rotation in the opposite direction from spin grinding. The blade must transition from the index finger to the fixed finger across the traverse. Adjust the relief torque knob based on reel stiffness, starting at a torque setting of 15 for free-turning reels and increasing for stiffer reels. Fine-tune the travel limit proximity switches to ensure proper blade clearance on the left and right side of the reel. The indexing system will automatically position the reel for each successive blade. Monitor the relief grind. When you stop seeing sparks, infeed to the desired amount and continue the grind. Once the relief grind is complete, stop the traverse, the grinding wheel, and then the drive motor. You can now open the shield and inspect the reel.